Wrestling fans around the corner and around the world, I'm Dan Marty.
MJ up in the house.
We're going to have a great time. Why? Because it's Thursday night at 10 p.m. Forget about Dark Side of the Ring. You're going to hear about sides of the ring you couldn't imagine. Forget about Impact on AXS TV. This show's going to make an impact. Party with Marty is...
now.
Tickets are on sale now for our 20th anniversary Back to the 80s and 90s WrestleFest Birthday Bash, Saturday, November the 13th at Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to another installment of Wrestling Insider's Party with Marty. We are running out of summertime, Marty. 5 days left until the end of summer, and you know what that means.
Why won't you shave that beard?
I like my beard.
You like your beard? Anyway.
My good friend, I don't want to give the initials out, but they like my beard.
Oh, John Sr.?
No, I'm not. I wouldn't be winking at John Cena.
Well, who?
They know.
There's a lot of hair. You saw that?
They know. But anyway, the fans wanted to talk about some of the greats we've lost in recent times since your last visit here. I guess we'll kick off with one maybe that pulls on the strings of my heart, because they were originally going to be with us November the 13th at Memorial Hall. No, we already talked about New Jack. The late, great, a man's man. See, I'm already feeling it. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
I already know who you're going to talk about.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Your memories of that great, great man's man.
He beat up Tony Atlas on Saturday.
Good, he deserved it.
Oh, no, don't say it like that.
No, he did.
They got in an argument. It was in Georgia. It was in Georgia on Saturday.
I think the story has been embellished where they said that they bit a piece of Tony's ear off. Tony actually had me come up and look at his ears. And
because he bit him, yeah.
There was nothing that would indicate that it was bitten off and sewn on again. That, I think, was a little exaggerated.
Paul Orndorff was a bad boy.
He was a bad boy.
Yeah, that was a bad motherfucker. Excuse my language. That was a bad motherfucker. And Tony's a bad motherfucker. You don't want to fuck with him.
He has an amateur background.
He's going to get you. You need to stop.
See, the thing is, he's not.
What if he comes up here?
You want to know why he's not? Because, like I said in that conversation, I sent Tony a text with outlining what would happen if he continued to do certain things.
What's going to happen?
Well, if he ever tried to physically attack me, his entire world would change, thanks to what Linda Marotti has.
You really did fuck up on that, damn.
All right, well, let's focus on Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Your memories of this great man.
I didn't know him that good, but he was a bad boy. Him and Tony got in an argument. Tony, from what I understand, I wasn't in the car. Tony kept talking about, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. And Paul, his name's Paul, Paul said, all right, pull the car over. Let's see what you can do. And the driver did, and they got in a fight. And Tony, according to Tony's story, bit his ear, took his ear.
Yeah, he bit a piece of his ear off. No, I'm sorry. Tony claimed that Paul Orndorff bit his ear. Paul Orndorff and Brian Blair claimed that they actually bit it off and he spit it out like it was bubble gum.
I don't know that part.
That's not true. Tony's ear would be mangled if that was the case.
Right, and he showed it on the show.
And he showed it on the show. So I believe, whatever my issues with Tony may be, I believe Tony.
Paul Orndorff was not one to fuck with.
I tell you this, he admitted to me that he was a bipolar man. Because I wouldn't call it an argument.
What does that mean?
But what's that?
What does that mean?
It's a medical condition.
I know what the fuck, what does it mean though?
Like a personality changes.
High to low?
Yes. And when we used to have a sofa out front, he was angry because he said his flight was booked too early.
Yeah, because y'all booked that damn...
And I said, well, Paul, you didn't tell me you wanted it booked at a certain time. And he goes, one time. I let it go.
No, you're talking about Tony. Time. No, but Paul, we're talking about Paul.
I need my sleep. No, that's what Paul said. But we got along great. He was a man's man. He was a man of character and integrity, a hard-working man. His fitness he was so into.
Let me tell all y'all out there right there, Tony is fucked up lately because he's getting old, and he calls me a racist. And that's
you're dropping him out now.
The farthest thing, and all my people can
And
tell
I
you that.
believe that.
What, I'm a racist?
No, that you're not.
And
I wouldn't want
yeah,
you
why
here
did
if you
Tony
were.
do that?
Because Tony is an idiot.
Well, don't say idiot.
Well, you asked.
Tony, you know I love you. I'm gonna tell him. Can I tell him?
Tell him.
One time we was in New York and we did a signing, and what are y'all doing with the mask? Look.
They're welcome.
Y'all
keep,
really
keep
gonna
going,
wear
keep
the
going, keep
mask?
going. Keep going, keep going.
Oh, I'm
keep
sorry.
going.
We was in New York. We did a signing. Nobody went to Tony's room but me, my girl, and she was a black girl, and my friend. He was black friend. So I was the only white guy in the room, and we sat there. Me and Tony sat there and laughed so much, man. Tony's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
Yeah, I love
That's
him,
what
man.
disappoints me about all this. There was a lot of fun that went on over the years.
Nothing we can do. But and then he called me a racist. Nobody was in that. And you know what? You know what he said on your show? He said, "See Marty 2 times in 20 years."
No, he said,
I
in
know
20 years,
what he said.
in 20 years, he's talked to me 10
minutes.
That's 30 seconds a year.
Yeah. And I was in his hotel room for like a fucking hour with a girlfriend. I could have hooked him up, but I think he's honest to his lady.
He just wanted, he wants just people to walk on him, no sex. It's the truth.
All right, I wasn't going to say that part.
Well, no, I mean, honestly, he's never cheated on his wife
know.
with intercourse.
That's not
He
true.
just wants feet.
Which wife?
Huh?
Which wife?
The one he's been with for 30 years. He's never, as far as I know, he's never cheated on them
Let me tell
with,
you
with
what Bret,
intercourse.
let me tell you what Bret Hart did one time.
What did Bret-
And I shouldn't be telling this.
That's all right. We got
Are we
the
on
pink
TV?
background. No, it's not recording right now. What did he do?
Bret brought him 3 girls that had high.
Tony?
Huh?
Tony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Brought them high heels. They all of them had like them spike heels.
Mm-hmm.
Those spike heels. Because he likes women that walk
Yeah,
on them.
yeah. He enjoys this walking.
Yeah, I don't understand it. But yeah.
He said in his next life he wanted to be a mountain, so everyone could use him to hike on him.
What? We got a live show. What
Yes,
time
we are. All right, keep going. So Bret brought him.
Yeah, Bret brought him 3 girls, and he let all 3 of them walk on his face.
At the same time?
No,
Oh,
one after
individual
another.
walking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was probably for the best.
And he fell in love with all of them.
Did he?
He wanted all of them.
Was there any intercourse?
That part I don't know.
But there was walking.
Yes.
Did you watch the walking?
Yes.
Was it like The Walking Dead, or was Tony
No,
lively?
I didn't
during it?
understand it.
Yeah.
Why you want spikes in your nose?
I've always been worried that a hefty woman is going to walk on him and his nose is going to cave in
Oh,
and
you're
it's
gonna
not
tell
going to
me?
pop out
You're
again.
gonna tell me right now?
Yeah.
You ain't never had a hefty woman walk on your face.
I've never had a woman walk on me, and
Have
I've
you
never
had
had
that?
an intercourse with a hefty woman.
Oh, that was my next question. You ain't never fucked a fat. Oh, shit, that's all right.
No, I have not. As
Se-
we pay
sex
tribute to
with-
Paul Orndorff. Yeah.
Side of the road.
Side of the road. Did you ever
from
work
what-
Paul Orndorff?
From what we were told, Paul got him.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, but Tony has his variations.
Another
But
story,
anyway,
yeah. I
did
love
you ever
you.
did you ever work Paul Orndorff?
Mm-mm.
Never, really?
Mm-mm.
I bet that would have been a good match. He's just
Right.
such a hard-working guy. And then
A good dude, but he's a
good man, honest man, again, character and integrity.
He might have.
Go ahead.
He might have tore your ass up,
Who?
Paul.
Oh, I wouldn't want to mess with him. Even when he was
No,
here.
what I mean by that, he wasn't into guys. As
Who,
far as
Paul?
I know, yeah.
Orndorff?
Yeah,
No, he was married to a lovely woman named Rhonda.
that don't mean nothing. But he was, I think he would have got you.
I don't understand what you mean.
Sex wise.
Paul Orndorff?
Yes. I think he would have tore that ass up.
I don't think he found me to be wonderful, but
Or did you
that's a
ever-
different
did
story
you
for a
ever-
different time.
Did you ever meet him?
Did I ever meet him? Yes, we had him here in studio several times.
Not here. You have never had him right here.
Paul Orndorff?
Yeah.
Yeah. We did some great stuff with him.
How'd he do?
We did, I tell you this, one you might really enjoy. We did a WrestleMania 1 roundtable. It was myself, one of the great people in wrestling that you never met. His name was the Jackal. He was a wrestling
You know I
historian.
didn't meet him.
I don't ever remember mentioning you. John Cena Sr., and then we had the Sheik, Orndorff, and Cowboy Bob Orton talking about WrestleMania 1.
I love Bob, man. That's my brother,
I love the
man.
Cowboy,
That's my
too. He's
brother.
always
Yeah,
easy
that's my
to
brother.
work with. Yeah,
And
every
his
day
son,
I
you
go
know,
to
me and
the
his son are
gym,
pretty close.
I smoke half a joint.
You know,
I
he
just
beat
relax.
people up in Kansas City
Bob
all
Orton?
the fucking time at bars. Yeah.
Oh,
when
he's
they
a tough guy.
when they get rude, bow, bow, bow.
You know what I thought was funny?
What?
This well, I have a couple of funny Bob.
You on there?
I traveled with Bob a few times for WrestleMania
No, you
weekends.
did not.
I did. One time it would have been the Dallas, and we went to this nice steakhouse.
He's hollering.
I don't know if he's yelling
Brother,
at me. I
brother.
think they'll come out. Are they waving at us?
Yep.
They're waving at us? I think if there's an issue, they'll come out. Is anyone coming out?
Yes.
Howard standing there?
What's up? What do you need?
I don't know. Did something happen?
Oh, no, nothing. We're good.
Marty, he'll
Why
come
the
out. He'll
fuck-
come out. He knows how to get my
Anyway,
attention.
what'd you do with Bob?
We went to a nice steakhouse, but attached to this steakhouse
Yeah.
was a nightclub. And as we were getting ready to leave, Bob, Bob is pushing 70, wandered over
Yeah,
into
but
the
back
nightclub.
then he wasn't.
I thought that was hysterical. Then there was another time his back went out, and Al Snow had to give him Reiki at WrestleCon in New
Yeah,
Orleans.
he does that. He
yeah,
does that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. So we've had some fun.
Al's a good brother.
I love Uncle Al.
I love him.
You know who you may meet tonight is one of Al's great best friends, Quincy Rustani.
Who's that?
One of Al's best friends.
I don't know.
Well, you're going to know.
I'm one of his best friends.
Well, you
don't
and
know
Quincy are
that
going to have
name.
to talk about that.
Are y'all okay?
All right.
Come here. Y'all come
No,
here.
no,
Let me,
no.
real quick.
No,
Y'all-
Marty, no. We got to get focused on what we're talking about. No. Oh, is that Howard?
Yeah.
Was that signal one? All right, let's wrap up Paul Orndorff real quick.
Okay.
Can you believe even at his age,
He died, you know.
and in shower sandals kicked the fuck out of Leon Vader? I'm sure you've heard that
he tore
story.
Vader up
He
in his dressing
destroyed
room.
him.
Yes.
And
I like Vader, man. Let
We-
me tell
we
you
had
what-
Leon
let
in
me tell you
studio,
what happened one
too.
time.
Let's hear
Vader
this.
was on this side,
Yeah.
and Scott Ledoux, which was he was a badass boxer. He fought 8 world champions. He almost knocked out Norton. Norton. He almost was world champion, but they on each side of me. And what's his name? Vader. Vader's like, because I'm sorry, let me do it this way. He got mad at Van because Van didn't want to sign an autograph for a kid. Are we good? What are we doing?
No, keep going, Marty.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle. Right? They on each side of me. Kurt Hennig's driving, and they're fussing with each other. Sign the fucking autograph. Fuck you! Don't tell me what to do. You got your ass beat by 8 world champions. I'm not sure that's a bad thing, but he said back, he goes, and you didn't do shit because he played for the Los Angeles Rams.
Rams.
Yeah, and he goes, you didn't do shit in the NFL, and they fight, and I'm right in the middle, and then fucking Kurt Hennig, he goes, what do you think, Marty?
Did Leon stink?
Nothing happened that
No,
night.
did he
But
stink that night? Did he stink? No, just
Not that
just when
night.
he was in his gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was Mick. Oh, sorry, Mick. Mick Foley. What's
Have a
his
nice
name?
day. Yeah.
Yeah. You know I love that brother.
Any final memories of Paul Orndorff?
But
before
wait,
we
let me
go?
tell you
All
what
right, finish
happened.
the story.
And I'm sitting in the middle, like, stop, like I'm trying to get you and Monty to do. Stop. And they did calm down a little bit, but Kurt said, what do you think, Marty? Which one should hit? God damn it, Kurt. And Kurt knew they was gonna hit each other.
With you in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, these are two badass boys.
Maybe that should be the name of this show, Marty in the Middle. Because it always seems like you're in the middle of something.
Lorraine.
I'm sure you've been in her middle. All right, wrestling fans,
It's
we'll be back
over?
after
All right.
this brief timeout to talk more about some of the legends we recently lost. Stand by. All right, wrestling fans, welcome back. We got a few memories of Paul Orndorff, amongst other things, in that first segment. What about the late assassin Jody Hamilton? Is that someone that you came across in your
Yeah,
career?
because he's a Georgia boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about Jody Hamilton, the assassin.
That was my first, like, because he, had a yellow mask and he went and wrestled, and we always went to see him.
So you used to watch him as a fan?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did he die?
Well, it's called Mother Nature, but
No, what happened?
how did he die? That I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jody, we all love Jody. Down there in Georgia, we all love him. Where are we at right now? Boston?
Yes.
Well, when's this going to show?
Irrelevant, but
18.
September 16th.
But anyway, yeah, we loved him. We loved him. Yeah. It was,
Did you ever work with him?
Nope.
No. Did you ever work with him when he was in a booking capacity?
Nope.
So really, your only interactions with him was watching
Seeing
him as a
like,
fan.
yeah, as a fan.
And how good of a worker was he as a heel? From what I'm told, his promos were very good and kind of unique
Them
in an intense
assassins were
way.
bad. There was two of them,
Yeah.
Assassin 1 and 2. They were bad boys. They were bad boys. I mean, in the ring. I don't know what they could do outside the ring. But, no, they were bad. But we loved them.
You were a big fan of him.
Yes.
Did you ever get to meet him in person?
Jody, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what kind of a guy was he? to
Good.
you? Good.
Very good.
Just never in a business capacity.
No.
How did you come across him? How did you meet him?
A show.
Oh, at a show.
We did a show, yeah.
Oh, well, that must have been
You
kind of
know
cool.
who my
Whereas a
favorite
fan,
was?
you
And
got,
nobody's going to know this. Big Bill Drummond and Bob Armstrong. Those were my favorites. When I was a kid.
who was the first one? I heard Bob Armstrong. Who was the first one?
Bill Drummond. Big Bill Drummond, they call
Bill
him.
Drummo?
Yes.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah, Georgia, look at Google it. And yeah, but Bob used to do this, and I can't do it real hard because of my ankles.
Yeah, please don't with your ankles. No, I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Are we going to go pay them? We didn't tip.
Marty, we got to just focus on what we're doing. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
take care of that. Don't worry, brother.
Okay. Yeah, we got to tip.
We have to, yes. But I mean,
They
we'll
took
worry
care
about
of us
that.
last night.
That's great, but we got to focus
All right,
on
go.
September the 16th episode. So Jody Hamilton, you really enjoyed him as a heel talent.
Yes.
Another guy we lost recently, my God, if you ever think about what a tag team match this could have been if it ever happened. We lost beautiful Bobby Eaton of the Midnight Express.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Now, did you ever get a chance to work Bobby?
Yes. A lot.
Tell us what a great work. Well, I want your opinion, I guess.
One of the best. You know what he used to do? He would do shit that were like, no, I'm scared of that. He'd come off the top rope, and we're like, because a lot of people, when they come off the top rope, they can't control it. Bobby could. Bobby was good. But we're still scared. We're still, because there's a guy up there on the top rope going to jump on you. You're like, goddamn.
And he was kind of bigger than he looked on TV, am I correct? He was over
like
6 feet, was he not?
Yeah, and 240 pounds, yeah.
Was he beautiful?
You have to ask the girls that.
Well, did he get a lot of rats?
He got can't answer
Were his
that.
rats beautiful? Were his rats beautiful?
I fucked 3 of them.
You fucked 3 of Bobby
Stop
Eaton's
it.
rats?
Why'd you just say it out loud?
Well,
That was between
I'm just
me
trying
and
to make
that was between me and you.
make sense of what you just said.
Oh, it didn't make sense?
You took Bobby's rats?
No. Oh.
3 of them, you said.
He had others.
How many rats did Bobby Eaton
Why
have?
you keep saying rats?
You said it first.
I did not. You did.
No, you did.
Brother, who said
Ask
rats
Wim.
first? Everybody's pointing.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you are right. I did mention
You
it
did
first.
say it first.
Yeah, but you fucked 3 of the rats. Why did you want Bobby's rats?
I didn't want them.
So what did you do it for? Just to pass the time?
Dan, you acting like
you were
knew.
reading a magazine, you just took Bobby's
Why
rats?
are you acting new? You ain't never fucked anybody?
I'm not saying
I
I
know
haven't.
you're married to that girl.
Oh,
that
no, I
lady.
am not married. I am single.
Okay.
I have always been
When you
single. I
were
have
single,
never been married.
did you fuck around? I'm single.
I was always more about quality over quantity.
Okay.
Some of the boys, you know, would take any rat and do what they do.
I wish you wouldn't say rat, but most of my girls
Yeah.
were 10s.
Yeah, well, I know you could get quality. You could get the quality and quantity.
Some of
See,
them
I
were-
didn't have the luck that you had, brother,
It wasn't luck.
in this tremendous tribute we're paying towards Bobby
It
Eaton.
wasn't luck.
But what was the situation where you wound up taking 3? Was it at the same time you took 3 of Bobby's rats?
No.
No.
No,
Just
not,
at different
not, not
times.
the same night.
Oh, okay. Well, I did. I'm just trying to
Yeah,
clarify for the
I
fans.
did. I was wrong on that one. Now, okay, let me tell everybody in
got
the
a
room. I'm
Bobby
sorry
Eaton
about
story?
y'all. I'm sorry y'all got to hear this. Topeka Patty, which was
Oh,
our.
I know. I've heard of Topeka Pat.
You know about that?
Yeah.
And she, man, this is on TV. She was.
She was one.
She would blow everybody.
Yeah.
In fact, and this is really bad. I hope Dwayne don't get. We call him Dewey. I hope Dewey don't get mad at me. Dwayne Johnson.
Try not to lean on the table.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Why?
Because I don't want you to knock everything over. Fabo Pop, November 13th, Memorial Hall.
I gotta miss it.
All right, keep going, keep
Jody.
going. What
okay.
Dewey,
So,
Topeka Patty?
Okay, it starts with Dewey's dad. Me and Rocky were the real Rocky.
Rocky Johnson.
Yes.
He liked his rats. Too much.
No, stop it.
No, too much.
Stop it.
Too much.
Stop it.
When
And-
you bring
and
your family on the road and stay at a hotel, and then
that's
you
what
go
we
room
had
to
do
room
back
banging
then.
the other
See,
rats.
you don't know the business.
I never heard it quite done the way Rocky did it.
That happened a lot.
All right, fair enough.
And but yeah, you know, when he first came to Kansas City, you know, and we rode together, and he was like, "Yeah, hook me up, hook me up." I mean, he's a good-looking dude. He's built like a motherfucker. I mean, Rocky's built like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he was in great shape.
And my cousin, but his daddy, shit. You know what he did one time? We went in the gym, and he put 4 plates, which is 405.
Yeah.
405. He put it on the damn bench. I'm trying to go over there to the next bench and do like 200. And he took it off. He did this.
And this is
And
Rocky
I was like,
Johnson.
God damn. No, but he left. And you know what he did? He left. There was a damn bar right next door. He left and went to the bar next door. He goes, I might.
Well, what happened with Dewey and Topeka Patty?
Well, no, daddy, his daddy.
Oh, the daddy.
Yeah, dad. Yeah.
Rocky had Topeka
Yeah,
Patty.
Rocky.
Dewey was too
he
young?
came to Kansas City, and we have our normals. I hate you call it rats, but
Well, that's what
we
they
had
were.
a girl. We call her Topeka Patty because she's from Topeka.
Yeah.
And
Well, that
and,
would make
and,
sense.
and, yeah, right. And I hooked them up, and we had. This is horrible. Can I tell it?
Tell it, brother.
We have. Go ahead. We have. We used to have what we call the blowjob room, because you weren't
The
going
blowjob button?
room.
Oh, room. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was going to say.
Yeah, it was a
would you
room that
press
was
the
up.
button and someone would pop up like a genie, or?
No,
No, all
but
right. So you had a
it
room
was-
for these
You could open
blowjobs.
the door and let them in, and you go into the room, they'd blow you.
Yeah.
You call them rats, but Topeka Patty, and she was not that ugly. She was kind of ugly.
Yeah. Now, did she ever
But
service?
Rocky didn't care.
Did she ever service Dewey?
No, she got his dad though.
Well,
Because he
Ada must have
let
been
me tell
busy.
you what he did for me. He appreciated it so much. I shouldn't be saying this, because they were Hawaii, and I hope none of y'all are hearing this. But he set me up with, oh my
with the
God.
Hawaiian woman?
Yes, so fucking, excuse my language, so beautiful, so. But I went, and we went up a damn mountain.
You went up a mountain?
Yeah, way up there. They had a house on the hill.
Wow.
Yeah, but I got crabs from her.
Well,
And they
that
were
happens.
big.
Big crabs.
I got crabs twice in my life.
Really? Well,
Don't tell
good to
nobody. One time they were little. I called my brother, like, hey man, this shit's moving. But in Hawaii, oh my God, they're like the kind of crabs you eat.
well, that's very interesting. Do you think Ada knew about all of these rats?
Do what?
Do you think Ada knew about all of these rats?
I didn't know.
Do you think she knew about them?
Who's she?
Ada
Who's
Johnson, his wife.
Oh no, don't tell her.
She had no idea
I hope
that
not.
her husband was going door to door, almost like he was trick or treating.
One time, Dewey, the first thing trick or treat. One time, I was living with the Nasty Boys. Me and Sean both were. It sucked so much because we had it was a one bedroom
was
place
one
in
bedroom
Nashville. It was
and a
Nashville.
couch.
It was for
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler, and they didn't pay us real well. But you know what this?
Yeah. I know about the apartment, yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh man, one time I took all my bills. I had like 1,000 bills and just threw them in the fireplace.
You threw 1,000, you mean money?
A bunch of them. No, bills.
Oh,
bills.
bills that you were supposed to pay?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't gonna pay them. I didn't have the money.
I'm sure they didn't want your money anymore because you threw it in the fireplace.
But here's what happened, man. We were sitting there, and it's got to do with Dewey.
All right.
And Rocky, because Rocky would always come over, and we do. Back then, we did cocaine a lot, and he came over during
Little
the day.
schniz.
Do what?
Little schniz.
Say again?
Schniz.
Yeah, I guess.
Little schniz.
Shiz.
Little schniz.
Oh fuck.
That's what the Plundies always called it.
But nobody called it that. But we would do so much cocaine back then.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
I have not done none in 3 days.
All right, well, you got to start somewhere, I guess.
Do you
right?
do you know where we can get some?
No.
Okay. But anyway, yeah. Oh, Rocky would come.
Well, actually,
over.
you know what Cecil the Lion
Well, here
likes to
was
do?
a
It. We'll have
horrible-
to ask him.
Here was the horrible thing. Knobs and Sag, it was a one-bedroom apartment, and they actually had 2 beds in there, and they slept on each side of the bed. And me and Sean was out in the front. Uh-oh, what we got?
Keep going.
Sean and I were out in the front room, and we shared the couch. Like one day I got the couch, next day he got the couch. One of us had to sleep on the floor. It was 4 of us. One make no damn money, and Jerry Lawler.
You had money for cocaine, though.
We stole some of it.
You stole some cocaine.
Can I tell
Who
you?
would you steal the cocaine from?
Somebody was trying to rip off one of my friends one time, and
That was your revenge.
and he had acid. He had a lot of shit. He had acid, hash. You remember? Y'all remember hash? You put it on a pin and light it, and then you could do it like this. And it's like, I guess it's like weed, but it's hash. You don't know about hash?
Yeah. Well, Dewey was doing the hash.
No, Rocky. Now Rocky'd be over there doing cocaine with us all damn day. But it was so funny. Come 4 o'clock, because his wife would come home. Come 4 o'clock, he would dart out the door. It was so funny.
Where was Dewey?
No, well, I'll get to it.
Oh, all right.
But Rocky would dive behind the bushes, do 4 in a row. He was trying to get to the house because he'd see the wife, see his wife coming home, and so he was 4 rolling, trying to get to the house without getting seen. and evidently he won. Dewey would come over right after that and ask, y'all got a beer? Dewey was 14. He was 14 years old, and we accidentally gave him his first beer.
Accidentally.
Well, we had no choice.
All right. Well, yeah, you kind of did, but that's all right. Well, so you gave the Rock his first beer. What a story.
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to take a brief timeout, fans. Any final thoughts on Bobby Eaton? As we try and pay tribute to the great. Tell us why.
I love
why
him.
do you love Bobby Eaton?
He's a great guy. Or he was.
Tell us, as a human being?
Bobby's probably one of the nicest guys you would ever meet. Now you can't. And I hate to say it that way. Now, Bobby was a good one.
And what about in the ring?
Oh, easy. Oh, my God. It was so easy. It'd be like this. You never felt him.
Very light,
Yes.
very smooth.
Yes.
And one of the great tag teams with both Dennis Condrey, Stan Lane, I think even Coco Ware down in
Do you know,
down south. He had a great
Stan
team
Lane
with-
sucked a dick once?
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, that's why they called him Sweet Stan, I guess.
I don't know about that part.
Do you know whose it was?
No, I wasn't there.
Then how do you know he did it?
I was told by a girlfriend
Oh.
that he fucked. Kathy, oh shit.
She was a little resentful.
Kathy Gagne.
What, one
Greg
of Greg's,
Gagne, not
one
Greg.
of Vern's daughters?
Vern's daughter, yes. I shouldn't be telling y'all this, but me and her used to fuck off.
You used to pound Vern's daughter, but then Vern's daughter got involved with Stan Lane, and Stan
No,
Lane
that-
gave someone fellatio. Is that how it went?
But let me tell you what happened one night.
Well, we got to wrap it up quickly because Howard gave us the signal.
Okay, me and Kathy, this is wrong. Because I can't tell the story because I
No,
think
Vern's
she's
passed, it's all
No,
right.
she's married to Larry Zabisco.
I don't think they're together anymore.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can tell it?
Yeah.
Are you hurry up? Okay.
You got to hurry up. Yeah.
I used to fuck her a lot, all the time, actually. And then one time I came to the house drunk one night, imagine that, and I knocked on the door and I saw Sean shoot across the room, like to the next room.
Shawn Michaels went and hit.
Yeah,
Because he was banging Kathy Gagne too. So Kathy Gagne got around a little bit. And between Sean and Stan, Sean and Stan, she was with people that had a little fellatio.
Let me show y'all something.
Oh, God. Be careful.
Some girls are big, this is embarrassing, are big down there. So if you get in a swimming pool and just do this.
You got into a swimming pool with Kathy Gagne?
She was
Oh,
huge.
she was like a swimming
huge,
pool.
and Larry had a little, I hate to say this, he had a little dick.
Who's Larry?
Zabisco.
Oh. How do you, well, you were in the locker room with him.
No, the reason I know is because his wife at that time got mad at him and she photocopied him sitting on the damn couch like this with his little dick.
Larry's first wife?
I don't know if it was first or what, but she put it on all the windshields.
Well, there you
I
go.
love Larry. Larry's my brother.
All right, wrestling fans, there you go. More unique stories as we try to pay tribute to Bobby Eaton. We wound up talking about Larry
Bobby's a good one.
Zabisco's penis size. We'll be back after this brief timeout. All right, wrestling fans, welcome back to Wrestling Insiders as we try to pay tribute to some of these great legends that have recently passed. Marty, of course, it's night and you got your sunglasses.
Where's my phone? You tried to, you just did that.
What?
You know what you
You
did.
put your sunglasses on, and it's 10 o'clock.
You know what you did.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sunglasses at night.
Corey Hart, eat your heart out, brother. What about Dominic DeNucci? Did you ever come across him? Quite a hand in WWF
I liked
for
him,
over
man.
10 years, or
Yeah.
WWF for over 10 years.
Damn,
he
that's
trained
way back.
Mick Foley, Shane Douglas, lots of guys.
Let me tell you what Mick did. And I love Mick. Mick's
Yeah.
one of my best friends. Mick used to not, he wouldn't, when we're on the road for 30 days, back then,
Yeah.
I don't know what they do now, but back then, 30 days, either you pay $100 for the hotel to do it or you wash it in the sink and hang it out. And Mick would never do either one.
Really?
No, he would just hang it out. And sometimes.
Air dry it.
Yeah. Who's calling now?
They're wasting our time, whoever it is.
Oh, okay. It's a bullshit call.
Oh, all
Wait a minute.
right. Wait.
Hello?
Hey, Marty, my brother, how are you?
Who's this?
It's Leo from LA.
Oh, no, Israel.
Oh, good. Well,
Hey,
tell him
brother.
you'll call him back. You're in the middle of a talk show.
Yeah, we're doing a talk show. Let me call you back.
Okay.
All right, love you, brother.
Bye-bye, Leo.
All right, bye. Yeah,
Pleasure to hear from
he's a
Leo.
good one. He's a good one.
But again, DeNucci worked for Vince Sr., Vince Jr.
So did Jumpin'
Oh,
Jim.
and now you're talking about Mick
Jumpin'
Foley.
Jim.
You're talking about Mick Foley and his...
One time
Yeah.
I went to we would me and him, Al Snow would always get 3.
Yeah.
And you had to get a rollaway because you
Yeah.
got 2 beds and roll.
Yeah.
And oh man, Mick would he would put that shit up on the damn line and didn't even wash it.
Did you ever
And
suggest to him that he should wash it?
Sometimes I would be right there. We always took turns who gets the rollaway. And sometimes when it was mine, it's sitting right there, and it was like, God damn. And he goes, well, when I was younger, my family was very thrifty. We only flushed the toilet every 3rd time. And I'm like, what's that got to do with this shit hanging on my damn? It's dripping on me.
But I mean, did you ever suggest to him that maybe he should give it a wash? And what did he say? They weren't going to charge him for water at the hotel.
That was his style.
It's quite a style.
You know what he did?
What did he do?
Remember how he used to jump off the ring and land and elbow and shit? We didn't know whether to be mad at him or not. He wore hockey girdle pads. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Hockey. It's like padding all around you. That's why he wore that big ass brown suit. He will wear them and jump off the rope. I mean the apron and shit. And we're like, God damn, he's tough. Nah, he had padding. We didn't know if that was smart or be mad at him.
I think it's smart.
I think it is too.
I mean, imagine he's in bad shape now.
Have you ever been with a black girl? In your whole life?
No.
Ever? Is there a reason?
The circumstances haven't come my way.
We gotta pay them. We gotta give the tips, all right?
All right. Well, if they super chat, maybe the great fans will help the cause. We have the premier chat going to our right.
See,
we got
now
the
you're
Venmo
you're
at
going
Boston
to the
Wrestling.
welfare.
We got
Hey,
PayPal using BW at BostonWrestling.com.
What happened to money?
Oh, God only knows. And he can, nothing against
Y'all
Paul Monty, but,
y'all didn't get along?
well, you were here. But anyway,
Yeah, sort of.
memories of Dominic DeNucci. You said you were around him a bit.
He used to always want me to jump off the top rope. Remember he had a son that wrestled.
He did?
Yeah. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And he was pretty good too.
Where did you interact with Dominic?
Up here in the Northeast, all up the damn I-95.
And are you talking about WWF days or
No.
Independence?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that's what he was.
Oh, he promoted shows. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you like working for him as a promoter?
You didn't know that?
Vaguely. It kind of came back to me once you mentioned it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about him more as a
They were
worker.
actually pretty big.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He drew well?
Mm-hmm.
Good payoff?
I don't know about that part.
Well, don't let
No,
let that talk show know. They'll be
I don't
burying
want to
him.
tell you all this, but no, we only got 500 or 750. We had to negotiate
Somewhere
that.
in
And you was talking about, what's his name, Rotundo's son.
Yeah.
It's,
Dallas.
it's negotiation.
Yeah.
Negotiate. That's why I'm trying to get you a bunch of people.
Well, we're still trying. Well, I don't want to say on the air what it is that we're working on, but I do want to try
I
and get
said
that
all
done
this,
today.
and you don't want to say nothing.
Well, no, I don't think
How
because
much?
my big thing is this. I don't want to put out there to the fans, oh, we're talking to Braun Strowman about coming in. We're this close to getting them, and then we disappoint the fans and don't get them.
Are you
know what I
talking-
mean? So
Yeah.
that's why I try not to.
Yeah, but that never
But
happened.
I will say something like, Bo Dallas is someone I would love to have in this
Okay.
organization if the price was right.
Did you talk to Strowman?
No, I heard he wants far too much.
You,
Far too
and you
much.
asked about Flair, you asked about Shawn, and you asked about Bret. That's 25,000. I shouldn't say this on TV.
Brett is trying to get that much.
25,000.
He's gone up quite a bit in a couple of years.
Did you get him?
He was trying to get,
20.
in a stratosphere far, far away from that, but when we negotiated with him. And I thought, in the end of the day, you want to know what I'll tell you, I will say, I don't like to get into people's money, but I'll say this, in the end, it came down to $500.
Oh, the difference?
Yeah, what he wanted and what I was willing
Why
to
didn't
pay.
you go for it?
I just thought it was a lot to begin with,
Yeah.
There was no guarantee as far as how many. Well, I don't want to get into too many specifics.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if there were a
on
few more
TV.
things guaranteed involved, I would have gone for it. But I stood my ground. Maybe I was wrong.
No, you probably wasn't.
I'd love to have Bret at the Back to the 80s show. You know, if the time. I don't know if he can get into the country though.
Let's get Sonny out of jail.
Who?
Sonny.
She already is.
Oh, she's out.
Yeah. She's making
yeah.
the rounds again. There could be some sunny days for you. But what about Dominic DeNucci? You said you only worked for him as a promoter.
You know what,
Good guy? Good paisan?
Yes, I liked him. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And last but not least on our list, we also lost a man that I'm not sure if you would have come across him. I think you were gone from WWF by the point he came in. The Patriot Del Wilkes.
Yeah, he's from Georgia.
South Carolina,
And
right?
the same guy that coached him.
Moolah?
And Jerry Oates, coached him.
Oh, I thought Moolah broke him in.
Who's Moolah? Let me tell you about Moolah. And I probably already told the story. One time we was driving to a town, and she was speeding, and the cop.
Oh, I know this one.
You know it? Police pulled us over, and it was a little country ass and sunglasses, and he walked up and he goes.
Was it at night?
I think so.
Yeah.
And I don't know. But he come up and he goes, "Where's the fire?" And she leaned back and said, "Between my legs. How long's your hose?"
She was ballsy.
Oh shit! She'd fuck you up, brother.
Well, Jim Mitchell, the Sinister Minister, told a very interesting story about going to the Moolah compound in South Carolina, where there were a lot
There
of
was a
cabins, like the movie Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
There were a lot of midgets, and he felt there was a lot of lesbian sex going
Oh
on.
boy.
I don't know. I wasn't invited.
Did you ever fuck Candy Divine? 'Cause
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a
She
midget.
likes you.
Candy Divine likes me. I've never met the
Yes,
woman.
we talked to her on the phone one time.
We did?
On right here. Yes. You
Well,
don't remember?
hello, Candy.
I'll call her now.
No, please,
Okay.
please. All right, as we wrap up this show, Marty, as we continue the party, any 5 great legends we lost: Paul Orndorff, Jody Hamilton, the assassin, Bobby Eaton, Dominic DeNucci, the Patriot Del Wilkes.
That's crazy.
Any
Dominic
nice
died.
stories that you can tell about any of these people outside of the insanity roots that we have?
Jody Hamilton one time.
Yeah.
It impressed me. Like to the ring, there was like steps, and they were wooden. You know they're heavy. And he picked it up against Bill Watts. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Watts. And he picked it up and threw it at him. And I'm like, God damn. How strong you got to be to pick up some fucking wooden steps. This side, 4 of them, 3 of them, whatever they were, and pick them up and sling them across the ring. You got to be a strong motherfucker. Yeah.
Out of all those 5, that's the one memory that comes to mind.
Yeah, because I don't know the other ones.
Did
that
you,
well.
with
I
Bobby
mean, I
Eaton,
know
I
them.
don't know where we've gone in so many different directions. Did you ever work Bobby Eaton?
Let me tell you what happened with me and no.
No.
Let me tell you what happened with me and New Jack one time. No, I can't tell you that one.
Why?
Because somebody died.
Someone died?
Switch.
No. Wait,
No.
what happened with you and New Jack where
Public
someone
Enemy.
died?
Do you remember Public?
Oh, very well. Yeah, they used to come in for Tony Rumble. a
Yeah,
lot.
Johnny Grunge. Remember Johnny?
And Rocco Rock. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's not the dark hair one. The other one.
Rocco Rock was the dark-haired one.
Dark
Johnny
hair one,
Grunge
yeah.
was the light-haired
Well,
one.
me and Johnny one time, we were in Newark, and we were looking for cocaine. Back then, we used to do cocaine, and we went to the hood. And Newark's a place don't mess around.
No.
But we went there, and fucking Johnny got, because they were being dicks, and Johnny got out of the car. We're shoving on him like, God damn, we're getting killed. And he wasn't scared at all. I think he was from there, wasn't he? Newark.
I know Rocco
Well, y'all
Rock
look
was.
up-
I'm not.
y'all look up-
I
no,
thought
not
Johnny
Rocco.
Grunge was a
Not
Southern
Rocco.
boy.
Hey,
Rocco, I think, was from Jersey. Rocco Rock. I think Johnny was from down south.
Maybe you're right. But yeah, boy, he was pushing the brothers around. I'm like, God damn, we're getting killed.
So who died?
No, I can't tell you that. But
How did they die?
I can't tell you that either. But yeah, I'm sitting looking in the mirror, scared as fuck, because you know why I was gonna go. I gotta help him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let him
And
get.
you wanted the cocaine.
Well, it wasn't so much about the cocaine.
Yeah, it was more about Johnny at that
yes.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were loyal.
One time we was in shit. I'll think of it. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, Austria.
Yeah.
Not Australia, Austria. And I think it's over there in England. Is it in England or Europe?
It's not in
Europe.
England, but yeah.
Europe. Yes,
Europe,
not in England. But here was the funniest ass damn thing.
It
And
was.
Bill Eady could tell you the story.
We've told this story before where that poor guy fell to his death, but
He did what?
the man fell to his death in your hotel room, but that's all right.
No, that was a promoter.
Yeah, well, yeah. He was a guy.
He was trying to rip me off.
I know, and he fell to his death.
I didn't mean
It
for
was
him
like
to
The
die.
Hangover, only he didn't survive.
All he did is fell over the balcony.
Yeah, well, and he died. Yeah, but other than that, though, it worked out well.
And you know what was the best? You know what was the best part?
Let's hear. Did he die?
The
What-
police. I don't know that part.
All right.
The police. I'll tell y'all the whole damn story.
We don't have
he
time. We're
tried to
almost
rip me
out of
off.
time, and you've told the story before. If you can sum it up in 30 seconds to a minute, rock and roll.
He tried to rip me off, and he fell off the balcony. And then some people showed up in fucking Orlando where I had a house, and I'm sitting there, and a red dot was going across the wall. And I already got told he was pretty high up. There was a red dot going across the wall, except for where my head's at. It was a shadow. It was going back and forth, and I had to duck.
Now, do you think it was someone with maybe just that was playing around with a laser pen?
No. Brian,
was the real deal.
Steve Kern got ripped off by him.
Steve Kern got
Yes.
ripped off by the man that died?
Yes.
How was that?
I didn't say he died.
You did, many times. But
I
how
didn't.
did Steve Kern
don't
get
know
ripped
he
off
died.
by him?
It had to do with a diamond ring.
A diamond ring?
Yeah.
He tried to buy a ring from this
I
man
don't
in
know
Austria?
about all that. I just know that the lady that called me from our Austria.
Yeah.
She goes, Marty, they're coming to get you, and so I'm on red alert, right? Because I knew he fell off the balcony.
Yeah.
And even the police took me. They actually got me to the airport. I wish I could find the pictures, and I might. Because they were fans. They were fans. And I'm taking
Even
pictures.
though the guy died, they wanted some pictures with him.
How do we know he died? Stop.
We're presuming.
No, we're not. But anyway.
Well, I am.
Well, yeah, stop. But I'm in the police station. They're taking pictures. I got some of them behind the bars, in the jail cell, taking pictures of them. I mean, it was a good time.
You had a good time over this guy dying.
Yeah, I loved him. I loved him.
It was great.
But we had to get out of there in case he
you
did.
did.
In case he died.
Well, once
You know
one
what they
goes to
told
the
me?
hospital and they never come out, that's usually the indication.
Well, you know what they told me though?
What did they tell you?
If he dies, you're not getting out of here.
Yeah. So it was good that you got out of Austria quick.
Yeah. But
right,
the
well-
girl that got me out, the lady I think she was part promoter.
Yeah.
That got me the hell out of there. But she called and said I guess he was a high up, and she called and said they're coming. And then she ripped off Steve Kern.
How for the diamond ring?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to ask Steve about that sometime.
But the one thing I do know, let's call Steve. But that red dot, though, I was sitting there watching TV, right? And I see a red dot going back and across against the wall. I'm like, what? And then I hear my dogs barking. I'm like, what the fuck?
And they never came back after that one attempt
No.
to kill you? Really?
No.
Well,
Well, no, she ripped him off. I guess they got the money back.
oh,
I did not steal from them.
no.
The whole thing.
promoter just died.
The whole thing was he was trying to rip me off. That's the only reason. You know what happened?
What happened?
I guess I'm gonna show y'all. I shoved him because he was lying to me. He goes, you owe me money. Well, how owe you money? You fucked up the room. I didn't fuck up. I fuck up a lot of rooms, but I didn't fuck up that one. Hacksaw Duggan to tell you, he was right next door to me, and next room. But he was being a dick, and I shoved his ass.
And he just kept going.
His heel caught, and he fell over because the balcony thing, they got a thing that goes all the way around.
Yeah, and he fell
Like
over it and he died.
He did. I don't know he died. He died.
He never left the hospital other than to go to the morgue.
I don't know that either.
That's usually how it goes.
They sent people. Evidently, he was a bad boy, meaning connected.
Yeah, well. All right, wrestling fans, it has been a pleasure. We attempted to tribute 5 great men. May they all rest in peace.
And
Our
I
good
wish I
friend,
wouldn't have told y'all
Mr.
that.
Wonderful Paul Orndorff, as well as the assassin, Jody Hamilton, beautiful Bobby Eaton, Dominic DeNucci, who I met at a few Cauliflower Alley Club reunions, and Del Wilkes, who I had a chance to meet a few times and seemed like a really great guy.
Everybody's dying.
Well, let's hope it's not us.
New Jack died, what?
6 days after he was here.
Yeah, but how long is it been?
That was in May,
What month is this?
September.
Okay.
For Marty Jannetty, I'm Dan Marotti. Don't forget, folks, if you want to see the man he just mentioned, New Jack, check out Wrestling Insiders Extreme every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. after NXT. We talk with the superstars, the people, the places that were involved that made ECW the phenomenon that it was. It's our new series replacing the garbage that we used to have on Tuesday night at 10. Now we're going to get extreme every Tuesday night at 10, along with our great weekly, 7 days a week we got content, baby. Don't forget, now through mid-October, we're going to be live every Sunday night with Sunday Night Live.
That's what I was going to ask you. When's the live show tonight?
At 8 o'clock, but that's going to be weeks
is it?
before this episode. And, of course, this fine gentleman is back with us every Thursday night, whether you're watching Dark Side of the Ring, Impact Wrestling, at 10 o'clock. Don't forget to party with Marty.
That girl never came over, the one you were trying to hook me up with to do Dark Side of the Ring. Remember?
Oh, you never made contact?
No.
I'll talk to the person that suggested it.
Well, the girl.
You know who I mean.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The girl you hooked me, you said.
Well, all I could do was set you up. Other than that, that's all I knew.
But we had sex, but we
really?
Never, and we never, huh?
Would you have rather had the sex than the Dark Side of the Ring appearance?
I wouldn't have minded.
Yeah. All right. Well, for Marty Jannetty, I'm Dan Marotti. We'll see you next Thursday night. You and yours, be well.